I know you're gonna dig this.
Get your popcorn or whatever strikes your fancy and thoroughly enjoy, under the internet's own canopy, the GENISIS Heavyweight Division's 16-man, the single elimination tournament from 1880 to 1900. This is part of the ABC Alltimes Boxing Channel, the first installment of a 10-part series involving the years 1880 to the year 1990. Each of these divisions will have 16 fighters vying for the individual title of their era, then culminating with a final battle in Part 10. Here we are live at Mechanics Pavillion in San Francisco, California on May 1st, 1900, with a capacity crowd of over 10,000 people here to watch the ABC GENISIS Division Heavyweight Tournament. Let's get this plug out from our own Don Pardo. That's right, Dennis. Time travel provided by the Underground Scholars. Let's go to the inside of Mechanics Pavillion in San Francisco.
When the circus came to town, J. Augustus Henpeck Brown bought himself a ticket for the show.
Good evening, fans. Welcome to the ABC Alltimes Boxing Channel GENISIS Heavyweight Division from 1880 to 1900. Now, a total of 16 fighters from that time, the top fighters from that time frame, and they'll be fighting a single elimination match. That means you lose, you're out of the tournament. So there's a 16-fighter single elimination tournament that culminates with a final. That is, of course, after the other years, each division containing 16 fighters partake in their tournaments. So it goes basically from 1880 to 1900, basically 16-men division. So there's about roughly 9 or 10 finalists that will fight in the final episode of episode 10. Right now we're live here in the May 1st of 1900, and we're located at the San Francisco Mechanics Pavillion, a very big venue in that time, with a promotion done by, we made arrangements with the San Francisco promoter Jim Colfrith. Now he's not really, he really doesn't know that we're from the future. We're just asking if we could watch it from afar. So we can't really show you the fighters, but we can tell you the results from the tournament using the technology we have available. And we're not really supposed to be contacting anyone else other than our point of contact. So one of our producers are the ones that were contacting Mr. Colfroth. So anyway, so there you have it. As you can see, this dwelling on the right, that's the pavilion from the outside. And this is the inside when it's normally empty. And these are our referees. We have local referees from San Francisco, Ed Granny, and Fred Carr. We also have a couple of other refs from some of the other venues. One is a Bill Schlichter from Philadelphia, and also Bill Rocobb from New Orleans. And as you can tell, there's 10,000 wild and ruly fans here, cheering and cheering, because of the magnitude of this big names, all the big names from around the country from those eras coming here. So, anyway, we're about to go live as far as the action. The fans are kind of getting a little bit rambunctious. So, anyways, we got John L. Sullivan, and he has a record of 38 wins, 33 KOs, 1 loss, and 1 draw. He's fighting Jim Hall, kind of a middleweight, but he does have quite a punch. He's competed in the heavyweights in this era. And his record was 46 wins, 38 KOs, as you can see, a lot of power. And he lost 14 matches, was knocked out 5 times, and draws were quite common in that era, and he had 9 of those. As you can see, the fighters coming in as far as the tail of the tape, we only have the height and weight available. They did not keep accurate measurements of reach and such. So we have John L. Sullivan coming in at 5'10", 200 pounds, a stocky fellow, brawler type. And we have Jim Hall, 6 foot and 163 pounds, as we alluded to earlier, smallish but with much power, as he competed regularly in the heavyweight division of this era. So we're just waiting now for the bell to start this first fight of our 16-man single elimination tournament in San Francisco's Mechanics Pavillion. And our time date that we arrived at for this historic match is May 1st in the year of 1900. So how this works is we don't actually get to see the fights because of one of those weird time travel things, but we do get a notification on the teleprompter above that tells us kind of a synopsis. It's not the entire 3 minutes, but basically some highlights from those rounds. So the rounds are maybe not even a minute long as far as action goes. So we're just going to report that action to you so that you can find out what happened each round. Actually, we kind of missed the bell for that one, but Hall did land up to what point we're going to resume the fight. Hall landed a left to Sullivan's head and a right. Sullivan countered back with a right and a left. Sullivan missed to the left, and then Hall landed a left, and we're going to resume it back. So Sullivan misses with the left. Hall lands with a jab. Sullivan is driven into the ring, as you can see. Hall is short with the right. About a minute left. Sullivan with a left to the body. Hall counters with a right, left to the head. Sullivan with a left to the body. Hall lands a left and a right, misses. Sullivan a right to the head, and we're at about 1 minute. And Hall lands with the right. Sullivan lands with the left. Hall's driven into the far side. Sullivan with a left to the head. Hall misses. Sullivan with a left to the head. And that's the end of the round. Second round. Sullivan in the northwest corner to the far left. Hall in the southeast corner. Hall a right. Sullivan comes up short with the left. Hall misses again with the right. Sullivan connects with the left and a right cross to the head and body. Sullivan drives his opponent. Sullivan misses again. Hall misses with the left. Hall takes a glove to the head. Hall's forced to the rear side, and that's the end of round 2. Round 3 coming. Hall a left to the head, misses. Sullivan makes contact with a left jab to the head. Sullivan lands a right. Hall counters with a right. Sullivan with a left. Hall with another left. Sullivan misses with a left. A little bit of a lull here in the action. Kind of posturing and posing, and that's round 3. Now, the thing to keep in mind, we're getting the reports of this, and it's kind of in a speeded format, so just keep that in mind. So the rounds are actually faster rounds. As you can see, the clock moves fairly fast. All right, so we've paused it for the 4th round. When it started, we lost about 18 seconds, but they weren't doing anything. Oops. Hall with a left to the body. They move to the center of the ring. Sullivan lands a left to the jaw and a right misses. Hall lands with the left. Sullivan missing. Hall lands with the right. Hard left by Sullivan, and down goes Hall. Hall's flat on his back. We've got a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if he's going to make it up. 9, 10. Oh, it's a knockout. And it's over. Hall gets knocked out here in the 4th round. So Sullivan gets the victory, and he goes on to the next round of competition. And as we can see, Hall is the loser, and John L. Sullivan is the winner. Let's wait for that announcement by the referee. Or ring announcer, I'm sorry. Please. The winner at 2:48 of the 4th round, the Boston Strong Boy, John L. Sullivan. All right, and let's view the cards here. The referee's the only one scoring here, and it's a 10-point must system, so that means the one person gets 10, and the other one generally gets 9 unless there's a knockdown or a truly dominant round by the other fighter. So we have Hall winning the first round. Then we have Sullivan winning the next 2 before finishing Hall off at 2:48. Points Sullivan was ahead, 29-28, and 2 rounds to 1. So that's the end of that match. So again, John L. Sullivan with a KO at 2:48 of that round to win the fight.
I guarantee it. Lincoln, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're looking for an executive position. Yeah, but what about the college?
Well, I've done a lot of reading and studying. Sort of on my own.
On your own. Look, Lincoln, I know you're a smart guy. You know you're a smart guy. You ain't going nowhere without that sheepskin, fella.
There you are, an intelligent human being, but no college credit to prove it. Make learning pay. Learn about CLEP, the college-level examination program.
Lincoln, you got to show his license.
You can take CLEP tests at your local college and earn college credit for what you've already learned on your own.
Look, you're not really what we call executive material. We'll call if you get something.
Ask.
Here we have our next match in the San Francisco Pavillion before a live crowd of 10,000 people. The one-time heavyweight champion, James J. Corbett, with a record of 11 wins, 5 KOs, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Corbett coming in at 6'1" and 184 pounds. Denver Ed Smith, however, has a record of 37 wins, 25 KOs, 9 losses, was knocked out 3 times, and had 4 draws. Smith coming in at a height of 5'10" and 170 pounds. Corbett is the favorite here. Smith does have some power, but the experts and the scholars seem to think that Corbett will overcome Smith, probably outclass him, but Smith may just give him initial problems in the beginning, but maybe they figure that Corbett will wear him down. And our referee is from San Francisco Pavillion, Freddie Carr. This is the second leg of our tournament, as our Sullivan defeated Jim Hall, as you saw earlier, with a 4th round KO. And this is scheduled for a 10-round match. And again, these rounds will not be 3 minutes of our time. These are being relayed to us via our contacts that are having these matches in this time frame. May 1st of 1900. So the rounds are going to be shorter, and we're going to basically get a synopsis of the what happened, because in these old time bouts there's a lot of posing and pandering and moving about, and so they just gave us the highlights, for lack of a better term. Highlights of the action. Corbett connects with the left, and another to the head and body. Corbett drives Smith onto the right side. Corbin is appearing to counter. He slips a punch, a strong left, and down goes Smith. Smith crumbled into the corner. We're getting the referees up to a count of 8, 9. Corbett didn't quite get him. He's up at a count of 9. Referee checks Denver. He seems to be okay. Corbett stings him again with the left. Another right. Corbett another left in Smith's corner, but Smith counters with the left to the head. Smith misses. Corbett misses. Smith connects with another right. Corbett counters and jabs Smith's head to slow him down a bit, take a little steam off his attack as we go to 1 minute left in the round. And that's the end of round 1. The last minute was nothing seemed to happen to that. Nothing seemed to happen in that last round. As we move on to round 2. Corbett coming out and meeting Smith. Corbett misses with the left. Smith lands a clean jab to Corbett's nose. Corbett winds up, misses the left. Smith misses. Corbett misses. Denver does connect with the left to the head. Corbett's moving inside. Lands a couple of lefts to the head and body. Again lands a left jab and another left to the body. As Corbett is in the corner of the ring, and that ends round 2. So Corbett seems to be quite a big distance ahead here as we approach the 3rd round in San Francisco's Mechanics Pavillion. Smith connects with a left to the body. Corbett misses. Smith misses. Corbett a left to the body. Smith counters with a right to the head. Corbett misses again with a left to the body as Smith connects again with a left to the head. But Corbett counters again with a right to the body. Right in that solar plexus, but not quite hard enough. And that's the end of round 3 as they kind of dance around and nothing happens. So we're entering the 4th round of a scheduled 10. Corbett the favorite. And Smith has already been knocked down once, as our graphic tells you, in the first 3 rounds. Corbett comes out left to the head. Smith misses. Corbett another left to the head. They're in the center of the ring, sizing each other up here, and Corbett misses with a left to the head. Smith connects with a good counter left to the body. Corbett misses again. They're back to the center ring. And that's the end of round 4. Not a very eventful round 4. Coming into round 5, we're at the halfway mark here between this clash of Gentleman Jim Corbett and Denver Ed Smith. Corbett connects with a left and another left to the head and body. Smith is driven into the center ring. Another left by Corbett to the head and another left to the body, but Smith hits a counter left and a right cross. A good 1-2 there, and another left by Smith, but Corbett, not to be outdone, hits a left to the head. Smith misses. Smith takes a sharp left to the head. Corbett misses. Smith connects with the left to the body. Corbett misses with a left to the head, ending round 5. So a rather slightly more eventful round 5 as they're mixing it up to draw here toward the back end of this match. Round 6. Smith takes a left to the head. Corbett hits him with another right. Smith a right to the body. Corbin counters a left to the head. Smith a left to the head. Corbett misses. Smith hits with the left jab. Smith misses. Corbett connects with a good counter right to the head, and Smith lands with a right to the body. Corbett misses, but Smith another counter right to the body. Corbett, not to be outdone, gets a jab to the head, and then a left to the body. The body punch being Corbett's bread and butter punch. And that is the end of round 6. So Smith has already dug himself into quite a hole here, as the next 3 rounds will unveil. Round 7, we hope that for Smith's sake that he does mount some kind of a comeback. Keep in mind he has been knocked out. Corbett connects with a left and another left. Corbett misses. Smith counters with a nice right to the body. Smith lands a left jab to the head. Another right by Smith on the right side. Corbett misses. Smith takes a left again to the head. And that's the end of round 7. Rather uneventful. You could possibly give that to Smith. Round 8. They meet in center ring. Corbett connects with a strong left to the body. Smith counters with his own right to the body. Corbett a left to the body again. They're exchanging these body blows. Corbett lands a right to the head. Smith counter jabs right to Corbett's chin. Smith hits him with another left to the head. Corbett starts going inside, lands a right to the head and a left to the body. Smith hits a counter left, and then Smith hits another left to the body as Corbett counters with a left to the body. Smith lands a left to the head and a left to the body. Corbett's waiting and connects with a right. Smith misses. Corbett connects with a left. Smith misses again. Corbett misses. Both are missing here. Smith is kind of forced into the ring on the east side, and a miss by Corbett, and that's now in round 8, and I don't think anything really changed. Smith is fighting back a little more, but so far Corbett appears to be the dominant force in this fight. Corbett needs to just hang on to this if he wants, or try for the knockout, but Smith really needs a comeback. Round 9, Corbett a left to the body. Smith misses. Corbett another left that misses. Corbett counters with another left. Smith with a left to the body, but Corbett a left to the body of his own, and he makes Smith pay. And that's the end of round 9. The 10th and final round, Smith needs a knockout to win. And it's pretty apparent I can't see Smith getting any kind of decision here. He's going to have to knock Gentleman Jim out. Corbett connects with a couple of lefts. Another right by Corbett. Smith tries to feint him. And Denver Ed Smith does hit a strong left to the body, but Corbett counters with a left to the head. Corbett counters with a right. Smith feints, but connects with a left to the body. Corbett lands a left to Smith's head. Smith, the right-hand counter. Corbett, a left to Smith's face and a body shot. Smith misses with a right. Corbett, a left-right combo to the head and body at the bell. And that's the end of the match. And it appears the winner by 100 points to 87 is Gentleman Jim Corbett. We're waiting for the ring announcer to announce this decision. And then we will go to the judges' scorecards. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision by referee Fred Carr. 100 to 87. The winner, Gentleman Jim Corbett. Okay, we're now at the judges' scorecards. And it appears that Corbett has pretty much went all the way through from rounds 1 to 10. He pretty much aced it. 10-7 round. So Smith got thoroughly trounced. And he is the winner and moves on to New Orleans for the next stage of our tournaments. And it looks like Denver Ed is sent packing, probably back to Denver. Actually, he's from England, but you know. Coming next, our third of 8 matches, which would be Jim Jeffries the Boilermaker versus Frank Slavin. Jeffries being our third champion, and also in our third match. Some people have a deep and abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Next up, former champion Jim Jeffries and Frank Slavin in a 10-round epic battle as part of the GENISIS Heavyweight Division Tournament. Here we are, back at San Francisco Mechanics Pavillion for Jim Jeffries versus Frank Slavin. Jeffries with a record of 19 wins, 16 KOs, 1 loss, was KO'd, and 1 draw. Of course, that the infamous match to Jack Johnson when he came out of retirement. But he's not aware of that one yet. Anyway, and then we have Frank Slavin, his opponent. Frank is a little bit more seasoned at 43 wins, 38 KOs, 17 losses, KO'd in 10 of those losses, and also 9 draws. So Slavin does have some more losses, but seems to be an equal amount of power. We'll be back with champion Jim Jeffries versus Frank Slavin, or Slavin, depending on your preference. It's coming in at 6'2" and 225, and Slavin 6'1", 189. And your referee is William Schlichter out of New Orleans. Slavin. Jeffries lands a left jab to Slavin's head. Jeffries is countering. Jeffries with a right to the body. Slavin with a right to the head. Jeffries misses. Slavin misses. Jeffries has a left to the body. They're in the center ring. Slavin with a left to the head. Jeffries with a left and a right. A left to the head and to the body. Jeffries moves in again. A left jab to Slavin's head. Jeffries with another left to the head. 1 minute left in the round. It appears like this round is just going to end, and that's the end of round 1. Got a little lackluster the last minute, but I think Jeffries was ahead in that round, but we shall see. Waiting for round 2 action. Jeffries comes in from the northwest corner from the far left. Slavin out of the southeast. Slavin leads with a right to the head, but misses. Jeffries misses with a left. Slavin misses with a right. Jeffries misses with a left. Slavin finally connects with the left to the body, but Jeffries counters with a couple of lefts to the head and body, and another left to the head on the right side of the ring. Lands a right to the body. Jeffries has a left jab bell for round 2. Another closely fought round. Round 3. Jeffries gets hit by Slavin with a left. Jeffries misses on his counter. Slavin misses on his counter. Jeffries lands a hard left to the body. Slavin lands a left jab, misses with a left to the body. Jeffries misses also, and that is round 3. Looks like a very even round. Round 4. Slavin misses with a left. Jeffries misses on his left counter. Slavin a left to the head. Jeffries a left to the body. A crashing left by Slavin, and Jeffries hits the canvas. Jeffries slumps, he falls down, and the referee begins to count, and there's a shocking result here in Mechanics Pavillion. Heavily favored Jeffries. He arrives at 5. He rises at 5. Referee checks him out. Slavin hits him with another left. And not 2 lefts. Jeffries counters but misses. Time dwindles down, and that is the end of round 4. So big round for Slavin. He got probably a 5-point knockdown. 5-point knockdown in that round. And here we come. Slavin and Jeffries meet at center circle. Slavin misses with a left. Jeffries tries to get in. Misses with a left of his own, but Slavin connects with a counter left hand and a right cross to the head with another right. 3-punch combo. Jeffries, a left to the head. Slavin, the left back. Jeffries moves in again, but misses. Jeffries takes a left to the head. Slavin hits him with another left. Jeffries tries to move in. And that's the end of round 5. As we go to round 6, I would have Jeffries probably slightly ahead by that round. Let's just find out here. Round 6. Both meet in center square, or center circle, as I said. Slavin opens up with a left to the head. Jeffries misses with a right, and Slavin rips a right to the body. Jeffries misses again, and Slavin jabs Jeffries' head. We're about a minute left, and Jeffries is kind of struggling a little bit here. Jeffries connects with a couple of lefts to the head and body, and then misses with a right. Slavin counters well with a left to the body, and Jeffries counters back with a left to the body. Slavin connects with a left right cross to the head, and another left. Jeffries, though, hits back hard with a left to the body, and Jeffries takes another left to his head, and that is the end of round 6. Kind of a tight match here. 7th round. Slavin out of England and Jeffries out of the US of A. This knockdown could loom big for Jeffries, as far as a detrimental way. Round 7. Slavin connects with a left, right head, a left hand and a right cross to the head. Slavin misses on his left. Jeffries misses. Slavin moves back in and misses. Jeffries moves in and lands a hard right to the head, but misses with a counter left to the body. Follow-up left to the body. End of round 7. They were kind of just putzing around. I think a breather there for the two of them. Round 8. The referee is scoring this match, in case you're wondering. Schlichter will get the voting on this one. Slavin lands a hard right to the body. Jeffries misses again. Slavin another left jab to the head, and another left to Jeffries' head. Slavin a right. Jeffries finally counters with the left to the head. Slavin misses. Jeffries connects with a hard left to the body. Slavin misses with his left. Jeffries another left, but he misses. Slavin misses. A nice combination, though, but he missed. Slavin a right to the head, but misses. Jeffries misses. Slavin finally connects. Jeffries misses. Slavin misses. About a minute left. Fighters are missing a lot of punches here. They appear to be a little tired, but Slavin does land a left to the head. Slavin a left to the body. Jeffries misses again. Slavin a left and a right to the head. And that is the end of the round. Jeffries is fading a little bit here as we enter the 9th round. Although most of the fans would say that Jeffries is ahead, he is a kind of a crowd favorite. But the referee may have other ideas. Slavin misses with the left. Jeffries counters with a good left shot of his own, pretty hard, but Slavin smacks him back with a left and a right cross to the head, and another follow-up left, a 3-punch combo. Slavin again misses, though. Jeffries kind of outboxed him there, and there's the bell. Final round, we'll get to see if Jeffries continues or Slavin. I would have to say Jeffries, but we shall see. You never know with these tournaments. Slavin misses with his left. Jeffries misses with his left. Both fighters appear to be fatigued. Slavin is stalking. He lands a left jab to the head, but misses with another left. Jeffries a hard right to the body. Slavin misses with his counter left, and Jeffries lands another right to the head. Slavin misses again. Jeffries misses. Slavin finally lands with a left, sharp left to the head, that is. And that appears to be the end of the round. And the referee will come back with his decision. He gets to announce it, but as you can see, as Frank Slavin is the winner, 98-90, a surprising score as far as the cards go. But let's wait for that announcer, the ring announcer, to announce the official decision. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the decision of the referee, William Schlichter, by a score of 98-90. 8 rounds to 2 for the winner, Frank Slavin. Well, the fans here at Mechanics Pavilion were very, very unhappy with that decision, you can see, but it is what it is, and it appears that Slavin will move on, and the Boilermaker, Jim Jeffries, will have to try at the next tournament to be announced. As you can see on the scorecards here, that it looks like Jim Jeffries, in the eyes of William Schlichter, had him winning the first 2 rounds, and from then on, the wheels came off, and Slavin won every single round thereafter, giving him that 8-round to 2, 98-90 victory. But now, coming up next, we're going to go to our next feature match, another champion. Coming next, the last of our champions, Ruby Robert Fitzsimmons, or Bob Fitzsimmons, to those of you keeping the names at home, is
Pride, very cornerstone of a new automobile. Cordova, the new small Chrysler. Here is the warmth of thickly cushioned contour seats, available even in fine Corinthian leather. So very luxurious, yet surprisingly affordable. Cordova is engineered with great pride to be a Chrysler. Cordova, the new small Chrysler.
Bob Fitzsimmons is coming in against Charlie Mitchell. Fitzsimmons, as you know, is a former champion. 61 wins, 57 KOs, 8 losses. In 7 of those losses, he was knocked out, and 4 draws. His opponent is Charlie Mitchell. Charlie's record was 26 wins, 9 KOs. Lost 3 times, 2 of those were via KO, and he had 10 draws. As far as their height and weight, Fitzsimmons is 6 foot tall at 172. And Charlie Mitchell a bit shorter, 5'9" and 166. The referee is Bill Rocap. Fitzsimmons is represented by the small F, and Mitchell is the big M. Fitzsimmons lands with a right to the head. Mitchell counters with a left of his own. Fitzsimmons still moves in, misses, and so does Mitchell. But Fitzsimmons lands a jab and a sharp left to the head, but Mitchell counters it with a left and a right cross to the head, forces Fitzsimmons into the ring, into the middle of the ring. There's about a minute left in the round. Mitchell lands with a left jab to the head, Fitzsimmons with a right to the head, Mitchell with a right to the head. Fitzsimmons crashes Mitchell's face with the left, and it opens up a cut under his eye. Fitzsimmons hammers a series of lefts and rights to the head, and also misses with the left. Fitzsimmons takes a sharp left to the head, about a minute left. Mitchell misses on the right. Fitzsimmons connects with a left and a right-hand cross. Mitchell is forced to the left side of the ring, hits Mitchell with a left to the mouth, Fitzsimmons a left to the head, and that is the bell ending round 1. Fitzsimmons misses with the left. Mitchell lands a sharp right to the head. Fitzsimmons jabs to keep away from Mitchell. Mitchell is backing off a little bit. Now he's coming back in. Mitchell lands a sharp right to the head. Fitzsimmons misses. Fitzsimmons to keep away from Mitchell. Mitchell is backing off a little bit. Now he's coming back in. Mitchell lands a sharp right to the head. Fitzsimmons misses. Fitzsimmons and Mitchell misses as well. Fitzsimmons connects with a left and a right to the head. Fitzsimmons misses with a left to the head. And that's the bell for round 2. Fitzsimmons heads into... Fitzsimmons misses with a left. Mitchell connects with a left and a right, but misses with a follow-up right. Misses with a left. Mitchell misses with a combination. Mitchell finally connects with a left to the head. Fitzsimmons lands a left jab, but misses with a right, and Mitchell missed on his left. Fitzsimmons hit Mitchell again with a right to the head, and that's the bell. Slowed down a little bit in that round as we approach the 4th round. Remember, Mitchell has that cut, and he also looks a little tired. That's our intel as Fitzsimmons connects with a left and a right to the head. A strong left by Fitzsimmons, and Mitchell hits the canvas. It's ruled a knockdown, but it's a short count of 2. So Mitchell just appeared to be stunned by that one. Fitzsimmons connects with a big left, and the referee stops the fight. It appears Mitchell is too wobbly on his feet, and the referee has stopped it here. Our referee, of course, is Bill Rocat. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. The winner, 248 of the 4th round by knockout. Ruby Robert Fitzsimmons. And we're going to take a look at the cards here. As we go to the round cards here, we noticed that Fitzsimmons was dominating pretty much the first 2 rounds. Mitchell actually came back in the 3rd, only to be finished off by Ruby Robert. 248 of the 4th round. And then we shall proceed with our next match. Fitzsimmons will move on, which is Joe Troyinski versus Tom the Sailor Sharkey.
Cholesterol levels of many Americans are too high, but for a group of people in New Jersey, cholesterol went down. They joined in a total dietary program to reduce cholesterol. Less fats, lean meats, egg and cheese substitutes, and highly polyunsaturated foods, including Promise margarine. Promise is highly polyunsaturated. The results? Their average cholesterol level went down. Down significantly. And Promise tastes like butter. Promise.
4 heavyweight champions vying for the GENISIS title here in the first round of our competition, and one has failed. The biggest one, Jim Jeffries, in a shocking, controversial loss that the fans here really did not like, and many of the underground scholars were very upset as well. But as we continue forward later on today in May 1st, 1900, we shall be back with the last 4 matches for this initial combat round for the GENISIS heavyweight title, leading up to, of course, the grand prize of the Grand Championship, which will be from the winners of the other 9 eras with this era, combining for the Grand Championship a total of 10 fighters, of course, and the winner will get the coveted ABC Heavyweight All-Time Championship. So we'll be back later on today. And now remember, with this whole time thing, it might be a different day, depending when we can get that information back to you at the current time. So until then, be safe and return.
And what about Naomi? For the answer to these and other questions, did the bell ring? Tune in tomorrow for
the GENISIS Championship.